Welcome back third grade to your grade level link, and for our project, we're going to draw the human face, but we're going to change the direction and we're going to draw it in something they call profile. Profile is when you look at the face from the side. So, to get started, what I like to do is I like to start with an oval. So what I did here was on a separate piece of paper, and I used a red piece so that way you can see it on the camera, was I cut out an oval. And just to show you with my ruler, in case if you want to try to make it look just like mine, my oval is about 5 inches long and it's about 3 inches wide. Okay? But if you make your oval smaller or larger, it won't matter because the little trick I'm going to teach you is going to make your head in proportion. So I'm going to move you down, and let me show you how I'm going to set up my profile face. Hope you can see that there. Okay, I'm going to be using a blue marker to make it easier for you to see on the camera, but you can certainly use a pencil or another color that you have at home. So I'm going to take the oval and I'm going to put it down in the middle of the paper like that, and I am going to trace it like that. Okay. See how I did that? And now what I'm going to do is the oval which is horizontal, I should have told you that, I'm sorry. I want my oval to be side to side when you trace it. You're now going to turn the oval vertical, and you're going to lay the circle on the side of the other circle and just trace it so it fits inside. And I'm going to actually switch markers, and I'm going to do a purple oval here so that way you can see the difference. Okay, do you see the two ovals that I did? And now, if you use your imagination, you can almost start to see the face already forming. This is the front of the face, and this is the back of the person's head, and all of this space in here is where the neck goes. So what I'm going to do is I am going to lay this down, and maybe move the camera down a bit more so you can see it. And now I'd like to show you how I'm going to lay out my face. Okay? So using the horizontal oval, that's the back of the guy's head. So I'm going to continue it down, and then I'm going to curve there, because that just became the back of the head, and this is his neck. Do you see it forming? And now under here, this is where his chin is. So I'm going to go and I'm going to draw a chin and a little line like that to make his neck. So now, boys and girls, this mark right here where the two circles overlap is where you're going to draw the ear of the person. So I'm just going to go and put a little mark like that to show the ear. Do you see the ear? And now, over here on this curve, that's going to help me set up the rest of the face. So I'm going to put right here the eye. The eye goes right on that line. Okay? Now, when you make an eye in profile, the eyeball does not look like that. That's a frontal view. A profile view looks like that, because you're looking at the eye from the side. So I'm going to turn this around just so I can get it mapped out for you. And I'm going to draw the eye. The eye goes just almost right where that line is. Do you see that? So now let's check this out. I'm going to start at the top where those lines touch right there. And I'm going to draw the forehead and the shape of the nose like this. So I'm going to go down. And when I get to the eye, I'm going to stop. And now I'm going to bring out the nose. Like that. And your lip goes in and connected to the chin. See how I did that? Now I have some space here, and that's because the human face doesn't grow that far out. But now what I want to do is right here, put a letter C. That's the nostril on the side of the nose. And kind of connect that in there like that. Draw the side of his mouth. Okay. And the hair starts on the side of his ear. And goes up and over and behind. And you can see how within seconds, knowing how to draw the two ovals, it helps me set up the human face. Now that was a quick example. So what I want to do is I'm going to put this off to the side and I'm going to do it again, but this time let's do it with some more detail, okay? So I'm going to take my oval, lay it down, and trace it. Turn the oval the other direction, so vertically. Trace it again. And if you're doing this with a pencil, you might want to draw it very lightly so you can erase it. And now let your eye start to see the face. I already see it now that I saw how I'm going to draw it in. So here's the front of the face. Here's the back of the head. So let me go in and draw the neckline. Draw the neck in the front. Okay. And I'm just going to turn this around so I can do this a little bit better. And I don't want to put the eye past that line. Remember, use that line swooping down as your measuring mark. The ear goes right where that crisscross is. Do you see that? And the mouth basically is a line. It just comes out. Oh, it looks like he has no teeth. So I gotta put an upper lip in and a bottom lip. And I'm gonna draw his eyebrow on top. And I have to draw a nostril and the curve of the side of his face right there. And now the hair, I think I'll make the hair come down like this. Maybe this is a female. So the hair covers up a lot of what I did here, but that's okay. But you can see within seconds, setting up the face with the oval, I'm going to pan you up here, gives you a good beginning guide to drawing the face and profile. So let's try one more because practice is what it's all about. See? So, boys and girls, it just takes practice. Now, your faces might look a little cartoony when you start, and that's okay. But one of the best things you can do is look at a family member or look at a friend and have them pose for you. Have them turn to the side. And once you start seeing that oval go up and sideways, you'll start to see it in the human face. So learning how to break the face up into shapes helps you draw it better. So give it a try. I know it's a little hard to do, but I think using the oval is really going to help you, and it's a good trick that I developed over the years of teaching. So if you master the project, I'd love to see it. You can email me at pricet@pearlriver.org. And if you master the profile face, you can go on to another grade level link to see what they're doing as well. I hope you had fun. Keep on sketching and drawing and practicing. I'll see you next week, boys and girls, and don't forget to fill out the Google Art form, which is located on the homepage of my website. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.